your closet looking for that favorite shirt but didn't find it. Okay, what about rummaging through your spice cabinet for the ever elusive nutmeg you only use twice a year? Well, you could be in the need of organizing your space, and we know just the person who can help you do that. Cindy Thomas is the owner of Simply Organized Interiors. She's with us now. Cindy, thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for having me, Clyde.
So, okay, so how did the light bulb come on that said, this is the business I want to do?
Well, you remember last spring when we were all on that lockdown order with COVID-19, I just had to start looking more inward into my own home. I needed to look for some positivity. So I just started, finding areas of space mismanagement and clutter and different things like that in my home. And I just decided to start organizing. And then I ended up sharing a lot of my projects with my neighbors and some of my friends and family. And they ended up telling me like, hey, you're really good at this. So with a lot of encouragement, Simply Organized Interiors was born.
Okay, that's super. Now, you and I talked about the kitchen, particularly mine, which can be a real problem area for most folks in terms of organization. Got some tips there?
Yeah, so one of the biggest things I would have people focus on is food storage. So you want to go through all your food, you want to toss out anything that's expired, and you want to for sure get rid of things that are, that you don't use anymore so that you can donate them to the food pantry, try to be a blessing to somebody else. Now, the other thing I would focus on is probably like your utensil gadget drawer. You want to start editing out duplicate things, apple slicers, anything like that. And then any gadgets that you're not using on a regular, because I know we're all guilty of having things that we bought for single use, like your avocado slicer, or your kale ripper. You want to get rid of those things and focus on the things that you actually are using.
Okay. Well, on the subject of gadgets or tools that we might have, what would you suggest that might help for a room?
Well, I mean, I think that one thing that really helps in any room could be a basket. It really depends on the room and the function of the basket, but baskets are a great way to actually contain those loose items that are alike. You want to put alike things. So like a towels in your bathroom, you can put throw blankets in your living room, maybe your paper goods that you want to put in a basket, or maybe even your seasonal items like your sweaters in your closet. So baskets are a good way to start when you're trying to contain your space.
Okay, all right. I know you've got a lot more advice for folks. We're about out of time, but I do want to give people the opportunity to connect to your wisdom. How do they do that?
Well, you can find us online at simplyorganizedinteriors.com, or you can visit us on Instagram at simply_organized_interiors, or email us at hello simplyorganizedinteriors@gmail.com.
All right, Cindy, that's great. First of all, personally, thank you for the advice you gave me. When I get home today, I'm going to put that into practice. And thank you for talking to us today.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
Yes, ma'am.